Monday Night Raw, the 22nd of Feb, Monday Night Raw live stream watch along, Elimination Chamber Fallout tonight. I was umming and ahhing about doing this stream, but I thought, in the end, you know what, fuck it, why not? I'm off for 4 days now from work, so it's not like I've got to be up early tomorrow. Plus, I'm very interested in this Monday Night Raw, and from what I've just learned, we are kicking off Raw with the new WWE Champion, The Miz. So yeah, I hope you're all well. I'm doing well myself, and looking forward to, as I say, Monday Night Raw. Now, my issue is, because I'm streaming from my phone, I can't look at the preview for Monday Night Raw. Really, I should have had it. I should have wrote it down. Like, I should have looked and then wrote it down, but I didn't. So I won't be able to look at the preview. But we can discuss what happened at Elimination Chamber last night. Dissect Elimination Chamber. We can also talk about what we hope is going to happen on Monday Night Raw tonight. So yeah. So, a few different things happened on Elimination Chamber last night. I have to say it was a pretty mediocre pay-per-view. It was, in my opinion, the worst Elimination Chamber pay-per-view there has been. We kicked it off with the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match, so the winner would take on Roman Reigns the very same night for the Universal Championship. Well, Daniel Bryan won that Elimination Chamber and took on Roman Reigns straight after the Elimination Chamber match, and of course Daniel Bryan was in no fit state to actually be in another match, and therefore lost relatively easily. We then had the United States Championship match, which ended in shock fashion, in my opinion, with a new United States champion in Matt Riddle. We also had pardon me. We also had what did we have after that? Oh yes, the Women's Tag Team Championship match, which wasn't the best. And the SmackDown the Women's Tag Team Champions retained in that one. And then it was the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match, which Drew McIntyre did win and retained his championship, but then lost the championship to The Miz, which I think is the single-handedly the worst decision WWE have made in years. Miz is not a top guy anymore. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't take him seriously as a top guy or as the WWE champion, and I just hope he doesn't have the championship for long, because, you know, WWE are complaining about having bad ratings, and then they go and make probably one of the most despised people the WWE champion, so nobody's gonna fucking watch, and the ratings are just gonna get worse. So I don't know what WWE were thinking, if I'm being honest. I really don't. One thing I one thing I do want to say before we get any further is I want to thank everybody who has followed since last night's stream. Honestly, it's gone a bit berserk. I started off last night's stream with 116 followers. I have now gone and shot up in followers to 152. So I'm more than halfway to 200 followers, which is amazing. Honestly, really is amazing, and I can't thank people enough for following. It has been an amazing 24 hours, honestly, and that's kind of what inspired me to do this stream as well. So we've just got the SmackDown highlights on at the moment. Sean Lines, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, dude. I remember you from last night in the Elimination Chamber. I have no idea if I've got any viewers or anything like that. Did you look up Dirty Sanchez, Tom? Good evening. I didn't, Sean. I completely forgot. But I will look it up, definitely, 100%. Hi, German Ornelas. Hope you're all doing well. As I said, I can't tell how many viewers I've got because it doesn't come up on my phone for some reason. Hang on a minute. Something's going on with my chat. Okay, somebody's typing as me. I'm guessing that's John. Something's going on with my my chat. I need to make the chat box bigger again. That'll do. Hopefully that'll do anyway. Yeah, that's better. Oh, Brahma. I don't know Brahma. I have no idea why it's showing. Sometimes it does that. I think I always seem to be able to change it relatively easy when it does it for me. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people do struggle with it. But hope you're all doing well. Looking forward to Raw tonight. And as I said, The Miz, the new WWE champion, yes, you heard me right, is kicking off Monday Night Raw tonight with a special championship edition of Miz TV, which is just going to be basically The Miz bragging. Hope so. I can't put the show on German on LS, and if you keep asking, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. Let me log back in. That might work. Hope. I think so as well. I hope so, dude. It will make you laugh so much. Thought the Elimination pay-per-view was pretty rubbish. It's like the Royal Rumble. I think WWE is getting worse. What do you think? I thought the Royal Rumble was really good. I really enjoyed. Okay. Can we block German on LS, please? Yeah, I thought the Royal Rumble pay-per-view was really good, but the pay-per-view last night was really bad, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, as I say, can we get rid of a German on Alice? It's going to be months of The Miz. He's just going to cheat in most of his matches and retain. I don't think so. I think he'll lose it relatively quickly. I can't do it for me. It's thank you for blocking him. I can't do it from my phone. Well, I can, but I can't do it from the Streamlabs app on my phone. Yeah, the Rumble title match with Drew and Goldberg was shocking. I was quite happy with how it went. I wanted Drew to retain. I didn't want Goldberg to win. A lot of people didn't want Goldberg to win, but there was a few people that did want Goldberg to win, and it's each to their own, innit? But No, it just wouldn't have been right. So yeah, I'm just looking at the SmackDown highlights from last week. Edge obviously kicking it off with Roman Reigns. We now know Edge will be facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. I didn't. Hi, Brahma. I didn't want Goldberg to win, but to bring him back then to only have a 2-minute fight, that's what was disappointing. Yeah, and I get what you mean. I do get what you mean. There's something still wrong with my my chat box. Hang on a minute. Let's see how that is. Yeah, it's fixed, Brahma. That's good. Do the usual message for me, please, Brahma, so that we don't get idiots coming into the chat and asking for me to show it, and then saying fuck you when I say I can't show it. You know what baffles me with people that come into the chat and say, "Can you show me the screen?" Do they not understand the concept of what copyright is? You know, do they not understand what copyright is at all? Like, it baffles me. Like, copyright has been a thing for years. Like, how do people still not understand what copyright is? But anyway. I want to see Lesnar come back, to be honest. I only watch WWE when he's on it. I'm more of an AEW fan, to be honest, because the wrestling is quality. I do watch, well, I used to watch AEW. I used to do streams of it, but I've dropped it and I'm only doing Raw and SmackDown now. But I agree that the quality's better, but to say that you only watch it because Brock Lesnar's in it, Brock Lesnar's the worst part of WWE. He comes and goes and literally gets to do what he wants, and doesn't care about the business, doesn't care about the fans. He's just the worst part of WWE. He's just everything that's wrong with WWE is Brock Lesnar, in my opinion. Well, not everything, obviously. The creative is really bad as well, and that's not his fault. But one of the big problems with WWE is Brock Lesnar, and that's just my opinion. I mean, obviously, it is what it is. I did try with making the chat box a bit smaller, but it doesn't seem to work. Because when I made it smaller, like the chat was kind of being mixed in with the names of the people that were actually chatting, so it didn't work. So I've made it as big as it was for last night's stream. And I know it might be a bit annoying having it so big at the side, but there's not much I can do. It's the only way I can actually read the chat. Yeah, but it's what he brings to wrestling. The guy is a beast, and McMahon has said the rating have gone down since. Well, yeah, I mean he is a ratings draw. Let's not forget that. I mean I can't deny it, but it's just his matches are usually boring because he just does the same moves over and over again. A bit like Goldberg's matches. They never really last that long. And his best matches have been against smaller guys like Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor. His matches with them two were just amazing. He wanted to bring Lesnar to SmackDown to get the ratings back up. Yeah, and Lesnar went straight back to Raw, didn't he? So we're about 45 minutes away from the start of the show. I'll probably go around about 10 to get some food. I'm bloody starving, honestly. Really, really hungry. Tomorrow night, just to let you know, I'm going to be doing a special birthday stream because my birthday's on Wednesday. I won't be doing a stream on Wednesday, but I'll do my birthday stream tomorrow. So I'll be doing a special birthday stream. Now, it won't be the best of quality because obviously I can't stream on my PC and do like proper overlays and stuff like that. And I'm not going to stream straight from my phone because I want to be playing games and stuff. So I'll do a special birthday stream. I'm only going to be playing one game, so I'll make that decision. But yeah, special birthday stream tomorrow night. Probably around about between 10:30 and 11. No, I don't want to bloody stop this bloody thing. Thank you, Brown, by the way. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the post-Elimination Chamber edition of Raw. And what a show it's going to be after last night's shocking conclusion. The new WWE Champion, The Miz. Yes, that's right, The Miz will be kicking off Monday Night Raw with a special championship edition of Miz TV. What will the Awesome One have to say? How will Drew McIntyre react to losing his belt and to Bobby Lashley savagely beating him down? Will Bianca Belair be making her decision about who she's going to face at WrestleMania? Will there be any other surprises? Stay tuned to find out. A couple of house rules. Please don't ask us to please don't ask us to broadcast the show in any form. We can't for copyright reasons. Secondly, no spamming, not advertising or selling anything, please. And thirdly, please, no excessive swearing, threats, abusive or vulgar language, and especially not towards others. Anyone ignoring these polite requests will be muted and or removed and or banned from the page. We already banned one person tonight. Let's keep it at that, please. Enjoy Monday Night Raw. Peace, Brahma. Many happy returns in advance, Mr. Burns. Thank you, Brahma. Bet you didn't expect him to take Undertaker's streak, though. That was a shock, to be honest. That one, I can't read the rest of that. Let me just get rid of the chat and put it here. Yeah, I didn't expect him to take Undertaker's streak. I'll be quite honest. It was a shock. I think a shock for us all. Bet you didn't expect him to take the Undertaker streak, though, to be honest. That was a shock. To be honest. That one hurt, though. I'm a Lesnar fan. Thank you, Sean, for the happy B-Day. It is my birthday Wednesday, so technically this time tomorrow it will be my birthday. And can anyone guess how old I'll be? I mean, some people, Brahma, you might know, but a very long pinned post, I know. It's all good. I didn't catch all you said about Lesnar, but I have to be honest, he's the most overrated and undeserving superstar of all time. Let me just plug my mic in, actually. I've just realised I haven't got my mic plugged in, and hopefully that will help with the quality of... it'll help with the quality, hopefully, and you'll be able to hear me a bit better. So, let's... Who am I? My name is... He was built really as a WWE equivalent of Goldberg. 29. Yes, you're quite right, Brahma. Who are you? I'm My name's Tom Burns, and I do WWE watch-alongs. That answers your question. And welcome, by the way, Alison. $34, Sean, you cheeky shit. I don't look anywhere near 34. Lesnar didn't deserve to end the streak. HBK should have done, or indeed, I'd have preferred Reigns over Lesnar. Of course, would have not preferred the streak ending. Ending at all. Overrated. He's a UFC heavyweight champion. Lesnar is quality. Sean, 29, right? So you've said 29. I would have said HBK would have been the better one to end the streak, but he didn't want to, did he? Like, I think Undertaker did kind of want HBK to end his streak, but Shawn Michaels didn't want to have that on his shoulders, so he turned that down. And then Undertaker then chose Lesnar to be the one to end it, so it's the beard, bro. I still don't look 34. To be honest, had Vince known at WrestleMania 30 that Sting would sign with the company, they'd have never broken the streak. I can't tell what you're saying. Let me just get the chat up. Can we block Alison, please? We don't need that kind of chat. What is it with all the knobheads coming out tonight? Usually I don't have to really block anybody, but we've already... The Raw's not even started yet and I've had to block 2 people. Or I've wanted 2 people to be blocked. I don't think I can block people on my end. I thought you blocked that German guy. I don't know how you can't block. Just click on the name, Brahma. Because I can't do it from my end either. And she needs blocking. We do have a laugh, Alison, but we don't want that kind of chat in our chat. I mean, I'm not saying by any means that I want my chat to be PG, because I don't really give a shit about that. I mean, I swear as much as the next person on my streams, so it's not like my streams are PG, but I just don't want that kind of talk. You know what I mean? There's no need for it. If you're not into wrestling, then you don't have to be in the stream, do you? Anyway, we're just over half an hour away from the show. But what I meant by Lesnar being overrated is that he's awful on the mic and his moveset is limited, but he never came across as intimidating to me like Goldberg was. As I said, he was pretty much the WWE Goldberg equivalent, and both men were pretty similar. I agree with that. Thank you, Brahma. Much appreciated. I agree with what you said there, Brahma, about Brock Lesnar. His moveset is very limited. He can't do many moves at all. Dude, 34 is young. It is young, but I'm still not that old. Anyway. Yeah, I know, I completely agree with what you just said, Brahma. Yeah, 100%. Hang on a minute. I don't deny Lesnar's had a great career. I just personally don't like his attitude as a worker and as a person. He hates interacting with fans and basically working when he wants. And basically works when he wants. I agree, Brahma. Dare I say this? I don't consider Lesnar a legend, even on par with Goldberg. No, I again completely agree with everything he's saying. Shaw says what? Okay. Brahma, I thought you blocked. Lesnar is just a big bag of steroids who couldn't hack it in the NFL and saw the UFC and really as a consolation prize is that's why he doesn't deserve the main event billing that he always gets. Brahma, what's going on? I thought you blocked this person. Well, it's not worked. Ugh. Okay, Brahma. Don't know why I just said that because you posted that ages ago. I've just saw the brutal attack from Apollo Crews to Big E. That was very brutal. Apparently Big E was actually quite badly injured as well, from what I've heard. So we're about half an hour away from the show. The time's dragging, man. It doesn't seem like that long since I said it. We're just over half an hour. So if I switch my ID to yours, Tom, it shows them as banned for some reason, but she keeps appearing again. I don't know what's going. Oh, I forgot. I got Thunderdome Pass for tonight. Oh, did you, Brahma? Well done. I don't mind you being here, Alison, but just keep the chat clean, please, as much as possible. You forget Lesnar is super quick. He's almost 300 pound. His ground and pound is second to none. He has unbelievable power. He throws wrestlers Like Big Show around for fun. I agree he doesn't attend as much in WWE, but he's not nearly 47 at all. He's like 42. But I get what you mean, Sean. But he doesn't do it because of his age. He does it because he can. You know what I mean? He gets paid more than anybody in WWE, and yet he only has to appear like 5 times a year. Like, it's a bit ridiculous, and it's not fair. Also, 30 isn't old. I'm older than that. Haha. Never said 30 was old. Facial hair makes anyone look older, to be fair, but no, you don't look old, thank you. Asuka is almost 40, she looks like she's in her 20s. Yeah, she does. But a lot of Asian women actually look younger than what they actually are. Like it seems to be an Asian thing. But would you just attend like he does if they offered you the money they offer him to do less? To be honest, right, this is how I see it. If I was passionate about the wrestling business, I would rather earn less but be able to perform every week than earn millions and only have to appear a few times. But Lesnar's obviously not, he's not passionate about the wrestling business. As Brahma said, it was just his fallback when he left UFC. You know. To be fair, people say I look about 10 years younger. Ethnically, I am South Asian as opposed to East Asian. But good diet, healthy lifestyle does wonder, and none of which I have, lol. But to be honest, why blame Lesnar? It's Vince we should blame for feeding the man's it. Well, exactly, exactly. I get that, Tom, but he's been doing it nearly 20 years. I think he's more bothered about his family nowadays, to be fair. And that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong about caring about your family more. Nothing wrong with that at all. But he should just leave the business altogether. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't need the money. If he wants to spend more time with his family, do it. He's got the money to be able to just, not have to do any work whatsoever ever again. And just spend his time on his ranch with his family, like. In my opinion, it's just greed and ego that makes him come back. I don't necessarily begrudge Lesnar for priorities in the NFL above the UFC and WWE. The NFL is the richest sports league in the world, but as I said yesterday, he's got nothing left to do in WWE. AEW don't seem interested in him. There's nothing left. Well, exactly, like, he's accomplished everything he can. In WWE, and AEW don't seem to be interested. Why shouldn't he just stay out of it? Can't argue with that, dude. Well, and I just think it makes sense. If he wants to spend more time with his family, then why not just leave the business altogether? You know what I mean? Unless he still has that little bit of passion. And that's why he keeps coming back. Perhaps his passion is not as good as it used. Perhaps he's not as passionate as he used to be, but perhaps there is just a tiny bit of passion left. I mean, he is by his record alone worthy of a Hall of Fame induction, even if I am not a fan of it. Well, yeah, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Even though I'm not a massive fan, I would say that as well. Football is the richest in the world, dude. I mean, the only remaining feud I would see him is against the Fiend, and Fiend beating him down in a Hell in a... Yeah, I'd love to see that. But they would never really want... But they never really went down that road, with Bray Wyatt being like a psychotic, violent... Well... The NFL is the richest league in the world. Oh dear. That's not a good start. I've yawned before the show's even started. So we've got about 22 minutes until the show starts. This hour's dragging. Sometimes it does when you're not talking too much. And you run out of things to talk about. It does drag. I mean, it's been appreciated that I've had a few people in the chat. Otherwise, it would have really dragged. I think Lesnar thinks money doesn't last long, so by coming back, he gets more money for his family's future. Yeah, I think you could argue that that's how he thinks. Oh, Alison, thank you for the like. I feel bad now saying to trying to get you blocked. You were talking about sex and stuff like that, and I don't want that on my stream. You can swear, you can do what you want, but I don't want like sex talk on my stream. Lesnar isn't going to do anything else career-wise other than wrestling, fighting, and he's effectively coming to the end of that career as well. Well, yeah, exactly. He won't be doing it much longer if he does come back. Lesnar worth what, 12 mil? Add another 12, 13 mil onto that, and then times it by another 2, and you get close. The amount of money he's earned just simply from his second run in WWE, never mind what he earned in UFC, yeah. Obviously, he could invest that money away and save it for his family, etc. He's not fighting in the UFC again, he said that officially, so the only thing left is wrestling. Well, yeah. But again, I don't think he'll do that much longer either. And the only reason I'd want him to come back is to have that match with The Fiend. But again, what do we think is going to happen with The Fiend? Do we think he will make an appearance on Raw tonight? Because I honestly expect him to make an appearance at Elimination Chamber, but it never came to fruition. And Alexi Bliss said on Raw last week that he was close to coming back, like. So, yeah. But at the same time, retiring at 42 when most professionals don't retire till their 60s was basically the same for lots of sports stars. $12 million is still pretty much a lot. Well, yeah, it is a lot. But again, he's worth a lot more than that. Hi, Marky NF. Nothing's happened so far. The show's not started. The show starts in 18 minutes. Yeah, but let's have it. Oh, I fucking missed the chat. I got. I missed what you said, Sean. The chat box goes so quick sometimes. I can't even tell what you're saying, Brahma. This is doing me head in. I missed what you two guys said, but we'll just move on. So you said top jobs in the. I'll just read from what I can see. Top jobs in the US, like being a doctor, lawyer, investment banker, they earn far more over their careers compared to a lot of professional wrestlers. It's only the top few wrestlers who are really minted, and even then, a lot of that is from outside. Well, exactly, yeah. Andrew 2980 says, "Show the screen when it starts." Why are we getting all these idiots tonight? I can't show the screen, Andrew, for copyright reasons. Well, why? What would be the point of me showing it for a second, Andrew? Like, literally, what would be the point? You're not going to see anything. Like, it's not worth it. Let's have it right. Having 12 mil. Oh my god. Gets everything, but the thing is, things are so expensive nowadays, it's mad. Listen, people, for the last time, we can't broadcast a stream, either video or audio. We don't endorse this at all, but if you were that desperate, do a Google search. Yeah, there's plenty of free websites out there that you can watch Raw on. I used to use them before I A second you are getting them tonight. I know, Sean. Usually I don't really get anybody asking to see the screen. Maybe once in a while, but never fucking this many. Yeah, but Andrew, the issue is that somebody might get away with it, but then I might do the same and get copyrighted. I mean, I did a stream. I like to say it's about a month ago, and I tried something new. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have the audio playing in the background, but me talking over it, so that you can't hear too much, but you can hear a little bit. Because some bigger people that do this thing, like watch-alongs and stuff, they have the audio in the background, not very loud, but loud enough so you can hear what's going on, and they don't get copyrighted. So I thought, oh well, I won't get copyrighted for doing that. So that's what I did. I decided to have the audio in the background. My video got taken down pretty much instantaneously. So if I'm getting my video taken down pretty much instantly from just having the audio playing through, I'm definitely going to get copyrighted and my video taken down for showing it. I'm not going to do it anyway. 12 million is really a lot to set you up for life and live a very comfortable life, even in luxury, Sean says. Live stream, don't get them on YouTube. I've tried myself. It's not worth it, Tom. What's the point in 1 second? Just watch highlights to mods on YouTube. Exactly. I'm not gonna risk it. Don't worry. 12 million is about $8.5 million. You don't think that could last you your entire life and still live a comfortable life? And as I said, there's more than enough there to earn. It's to even invest and make more off that. Well, exactly, yeah. Sorry, £8.5 million is the equivalent of $12 million. Well, yeah. You could get a house for 8 mil. I'm not saying it wouldn't last. I'm saying the world is an expensive place. Not everyone with money has a brain and money management. Very true, Sean. Very true. A lot of people are stupid with their money and you're quite right. If you were to buy a house for 3-4 million, that's like half your, well, just over half your money gone already. And then if you want to buy a really nice car, that's another substantial amount of your money gone already. And that won't leave you with much to kind of live on. So, I mean, if your intentions is to buy private jets and yachts on an island, and 12 million might not be enough. But I mean, I was looking at the stats. Having a net worth of even $1 million makes you richer than about 95% of Americans up to the age of 90. Right. True, but the value of the house should increase. So in a sense, that's again, yeah, that's quite right. Yeah, it is an investment. Yeah. Anyway, I'll go down and get my food in like 2 minutes. We're getting towards everything is so expensive. It really is ridiculous. Well, living in London, even in Zone 5, I can tell London is ridiculously expensive. The price of my place, I could buy a massive 7-bedroom house in Didsbury, Manchester. Wow, that's expensive. 17 to sell a house, though. That's the economy we live in. You have ups and downs. Yep, yep. But trust me, my friends with 8.5 million you set for life in this and the next life. Well, yeah, I mean, if you were to spend it smartly and not make really big purchases, then yeah, it probably would be enough to set you up. Oh dear. Not guaranteed. Where I live in Rugby, average house to buy is about 300 to 370,000 to own. Not guaranteed, but again depends where that property is in the big cities, especially in London or central Manchester. There's always a demand for properties. But anyway, I'm just gonna go and get my food ready for the start of the show, and then by the time I come back, the show should just be about to start. So, uh, just give me around about 5 minutes, and I shall be back. Just before I go, Javier Torres, thank you for the follow. Wise with investments, the most important thing any of us can invest in is a property. Believe me, once you own your property outright, that's a massive weight off your shoulders. Well, yeah. Anyway, as I say, back in a minute. And I'm back. Just gonna go for a quick bathroom break. We can continue this interesting chat on wrestling and property and money soon. Okay, Brahman, no worries. Right, let's sit back, get comfy, and watch the show. It's not started yet, but it won't be long. So, and of course, we're starting off the show with a special championship edition of Miz TV. With the new WWE champion, The Miz. Yes, The Miz. And here we go. Show's about to start. So just first things first, they're just putting on a little video package. I just can't take him seriously as WWE champion. I'm sorry. I know I'm not the only one either. Welcome back, Brahma. Morrison in the ring. Well, that's how serious they take Miz as WWE champion. Uh, he has not even got any customized side plates. That's hilarious. Yeah, ban people. Just ban who you think needs banning, bro. Because I can't be asked with this. I'm just gonna concentrate on Raw. Oh, did he? I didn't see that. I would much preferred Otis as champ. Miz saying 16 years ago when he first stepped foot in the WWE, a lot of people said he'd be fired within 3 months. 16 years later, he stands here as a two-time. What part of the world are you from, Tom? Just out of interest. I'm from Manchester, in England. Thanks for sticking up for me, Sean, there. Anybody asking to see the show will be getting banned effective immediately if they keep going. I can't show it for copyright reasons. Miz basically just hyping himself. Miz is basically helping him, hyping himself up. Miz saying he deserves the championship. And here comes Bobby Lashley. Look at that nice white suit. Thanks, Can we block some people, please, Brahma? I'm getting fed up with people calling me a fool and saying that this is shit. Like, you obviously don't understand what this is if you think that I'm shit and you're calling me a fool. So, MVP and Bobby now annoying. So MVP. They're just idiots, Tom. You're doing good, dude. Thanks, Sean. The Miz. The Miz trying to get out of this match that he promised Bobby Lashley. Thanks, Palmer. So Bobby says that The Miz has got an hour to come to his senses. Bobby wants his WWE Championship match. Matt Riddle backstage with Luke's house party with his championship. So, Matt Riddle's saying he's going to name the eagle that's on the United States Championship belt. He's going to name it Travis. Commercial break. Would love to do a live link, but don't think my phone can do them, and I don't have a PC. How do you get into doing these? How did I get into doing them, Sean? Well, I've always been a massive fan of. Well, most of my life I've been watching wrestling, and I thought. And when I got my PC, I thought I want to do consistent streams, and I always used to try and do it on my phone, and it never was the best of quality. So I thought, you know what, now that I've got a PC, I'm gonna do proper watch along streams, and that's how I got into it. And actually, my Facebook page is growing a lot quicker than I ever imagined. Like I said, I'm up to like 152 followers now. 153, and I've had 30 in the last 24 hours. James Brewer, thank you for the like, and Kevin Perot, thank you for the like as well. So I think Matt Riddle's got a match next, from what I gathered before. I might start doing movie streams. Yeah, do it, Brian. I'd definitely tune in. That's good, mate. Would you do a 2-man stream in the future, or just? I definitely do. I'm definitely up for people that want to guest on my streams and stuff like that. I've already had my mate John on the Royal Rumble stream, and that was a huge success. He didn't appear on camera, but he appeared like via audio, so you could hear him, but you couldn't see him. But yeah, definitely up for that. Also, once lockdown is finally over, I can come back to visit Manchester. We must meet up, Tom. And indeed, any Burns Maniacs in that part of the world. Burns Maniacs. Is that what my fans are called? Fucking hell. I know John would be up for that, definitely. I'd love to be a guest streamer one time. So, definitely Brahma. I'm hoping I can get my my PC working for the WrestleMania stream, because I want to make the WrestleMania stream, seeing as it's the biggest pay-per-view of the biggest pay-per-view of the year. I want to make sure it's a big I challenge to a chippy match. I know a good chippy we could choose. What was I talking about? WrestleMania. I want to make it a massive stream. So if I can, because John's gonna join me for both nights, night 1 and night 2. At least he said he was. So he'll appear via audio, and then you're more than welcome to join me as well, even if it's just WrestleMania stream party. Yeah, exactly. We can't do it in person, so we could do it via audio, and we'd probably do it via we could dress up in costume. Well, we'll think about that, but yeah, it's probably best if you and John just appear via audio. Is probably the best thing. Probably is to use Discord. What am I talking about then? That face you pulled. What do you mean? When I said movie streams, could be me watching a movie with commentary or movie reviews. That's so me. I want to hear. Yeah, I definitely tune in drama, definitely. But yeah, I want to make the WrestleMania streams, night one and night two. I want to make them big streams because it's the biggest pay per view of the year. So I've got, as I say, I've got a few ideas, and some of the ideas I've just shared with you. So we'll see how it goes. It all depends on whether I can sort my PC out, ready for the stream of WrestleMania. Right, so hang on. Here we go. That's the match we've got going on at the moment. Riddle versus Morrison. Oh, I'd muted it by accident somehow. Sorry about that. You should be able to hear me now. Oh, what a move on the apron. Matt Riddle is in control, and we go to commercial break. You having a laugh? Still not working? I'm not muted though. Is it working now? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. There we go. Right, I didn't hear what you said before. What I said many things. I was talking about the match that was going on, and I also I was saying to Sean that he's more than welcome to join the phone party. Um, um, yeah, that he's more than welcome to join the party, and for WrestleMania. That's basically what I said. But yeah, did you get round to watching? Oh no, I didn't. I applied for partnership on Dailymotion because that's the only way you can do live streams, and I never heard from Dailymotion. They never got back to me about it. Brahma, you were already invited. It was me. John's already going to be on the stream. I obviously invite. Obviously, you're invited, and then yeah, would be an honor. Oh, Sean, that makes me feel so special. I'm I'm not famous. What has happened so far? We've had the special championship edition of Miz TV, where Bobby Lashley gave Miz an ultimatum and said he wants an answer to the WWE Championship Challenge in an hour. And then we just had and then we're just in the middle of a match between Matt Riddle and Morrison. Who's looking forward to seeing Godzilla vs Kong? Yeah, that should be an interesting film. Honestly, just the fact that people want to be guests on my stream is just an honour in itself, because I'm a nobody, really. Like, I'm not a massive streamer. You know what I mean? So it's an honour that people actually want to guest on it. Let me just check the events list. Jesus Alfred Troncoso, thank you for the like. I didn't realise that movie was coming out. I honestly thought Godzilla vs Kong, some kind of slur on an upcoming match. Oh, right. Oh. No, but I want to be famous. I'm just kidding, Tom. I love the theme from the original Mortal Kombat film. Mortal Kombat. Dun 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 dun. That, yeah, it's very good. Definitely Brahma. Mr. Morrison in control. Got Riddle in the corner. Riddle taking over with a kick to the side of the face. Morrison goes into the corner. Forearm. And another forearm. And what a suplex. Yeah. Also Legends of Zelda. Riddle just dropped Morrison with the floating bro. Mason T-Bar Retribution versus A New Day later tonight. I preferred the King Kong remake by Peter Jackson over the original black and white version. I've never seen the original black and white version. I met Peter Jackson a few years ago. He signed some Lord of the Rings box sets for me. I love Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit films. Spanish fly from Morrison. 1, 2. Oh, Riddle kicks out. I should give it a watch sometime. Bro to sleep, but a super kick from Morrison. And Riddle falls out the ring. No, he hangs on. He's on the apron. I've been trying to watch a lot. Been trying to watch a lot of movies that I've never seen before in recent months. Just the other day, would you believe I only saw Superman for the first time? I'm not a big fan of Superman. I don't think I've seen many of the Superman films, but I'm just not a massive fan of him. The Bro Derek 1, 2, 3, and Riddle wins. I was never a big fan of Superman either, and can't say I am now. But Superman was okay. I've only seen Superman once, I'm not a big fan. I've always preferred the Batman. Yeah, I like the Batman. Although the Dark Knight trilogy for me was awesome. The Tim Burton version from 1989 is still a classic. People don't seem too keen on it anymore. What about Space Jam 2? Who remembers the original with Looney Tunes? No, I don't know. Oh, Rhea Ripley coming soon to Raw. That is cool. The disappointing bit about Superman was Marlon Brando was only in it briefly. Alright. I've never seen Space Jam. I guess that's on my list. I also try watching a lot of classic epic films. I see. So we're only half an hour into the show. Seems to have been going longer than that, but yeah, we are only half an hour into it. I tried watching the Ten Commandments, but it got boring. Don't ruin the ending for me, lol. I want to see if the Israelites escape from Egypt and what Moses. I've never watched it, so don't worry about it. Favorite movies or movie of all time? Oof, that's gonna take some thinking. Hmm. Space Jam, it had Michael Jordan in it. Lol, it was a joke. I really was telling obviously they did escape from Egypt. Alright. Favourite movie? I'm probably going to have to think a lot about that. Dos Sanchez the movie and Godzilla, King of the Monsters and Killer Clowns and Rocky Rumble. Very difficult for me. I don't know, I'm going to have a good think about it. Other movies I rate among my faves of all time: The Godfather, A Beautiful Mind, Gandhi, Malcolm X, The Dark Knight. Apocalypto Mel Gibson, who watched that about the Mayans. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon as well is a fantastic movie. Oh, Braveheart as well. Even though a lot of the story was over romanticized, it was still an awesome film to watch. Has anyone seen any of the movies I listed? I've seen The Godfather. Mel Gibson wrote the film. It was about the tribes in America. They were vicious. They would catch their own, walk them hundreds of miles, and then when they when they got to their main city, they just killed them by making them run, then throwing spears at them. But yeah, for me, Gladiator and Lawrence of Arabia are two I rate as my greatest for as I two I rate as my greatest of all time. Must watch Tom Apocalypto, you'll love it. So, what are you doing for your birthday, dude? Well, I'm not going to be doing much really. I'm going to be going to my auntie's for my birthday meal. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be FaceTime with my mum because I can't see my mum for my birthday, which is a shame. But it is what it is. Let me just yeah, definitely birthday cake. Yeah, I said I'm going to be doing a special birthday stream tomorrow. I don't know exactly what I'm going to stream. I'm thinking maybe some COD. Play some multiplayer, then maybe some zombies or something like that. um, I'm thinking that because it'd be a good game to stream for my birthday. Not made a decision 100% yet, but it's most likely going to be COD. I play the PS4 at the moment, but I really want a PS5. I much prefer PlayStations to Xboxes. Although I did love the Xbox 360, I preferred that to the PS3. So, about 15 minutes away from the show being on for an hour. We'll do our halftime scores at half two. Rate the first half of the show out of 10. Do you have a console, Sean? I have Xbox One at the moment, so this lockdown is over, then I might get something else. Fair enough. Oh dear. I might go for the PlayStation 5, but at the moment, as with everything, money is a little tight, of course, yeah. What's my favourite game? Oof. My favourite game of all time is Metal Gear Solid 3. What about you, Sean? What's your favourite game? Looks like T-Bar starting off. Xavier. Why don't you do live streaming? I do, Sean. I multi-stream, so I'm streaming on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time at the moment. Yeah, my YouTube channel is Tom Burns, with a Z, basically the exact same as it's spelt on my Facebook page, but 2 words, not 1 word. Hopefully Kingston are getting dominated at the moment. Medal of Honor, yeah. The Medal of Honor games were great. Yeah, we would get kicked off the top on the apron. Tornado tag between Lucha House Party and the Hurt Business later on tonight. Trouble in Paradise to Mace. A New Day win. Thank you for the subscription, Sean. Ali, really not happy with the retribution. Bobby Lashley making his way out. Taking the dog for a walk, be back soon. Okay. No worries, Sean. Okay, Sean, no worries. Oh. Oh. I thought I'd put one of my drinks. Gonna try and stay awake. I really don't want to have to end this stream, but I really don't want to be falling asleep on stream. So if I start getting too tired, then I'm gonna have to end it. Just as a pre-warning. So we're about to go back. Let's see what The Miz has to say to Bobby. Here comes Bobby Lashley. Miz is coming out. Yeah. Trainer Mac is here. I said I was going to be online about between 10:30 and 11 anyway. See what happens in this bit. I did nod off. I think I'm going to... I'm far too tired. I'm really struggling to stay awake. I'm going to see what Shane and Max says, react to that, and then I think I might end it. I end it early. I'm just going to end up falling asleep, Brahma. I don't want to end up falling asleep on stream. Lolly, my guy. I'll see you tomorrow, Tom. God bless you. Thanks for the stream. Great fun. Good night. God bless. Good night, Sean. See you for the stream tomorrow. So Braun is in a match with Bobby later on tonight, and if he wins, he gets added to the championship match. Yeah, it's a good point, Bram. I don't know. Drew's not even been mentioned. Then Lashley wins next week. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a very good plan. Yeah. That's what I actually agree with that. I think that's what could happen. You think this time next year Lashley will be in AEW? I completely disagree with that. I think I don't think he's going anywhere, especially if he starts being pushed and maybe gets the WWE Championship title run. Why would he want to go anywhere? Could I see Lashley winning a title next week? Yes. Because Braun Strowman's not going to win it. And Miz needs to get the championship took off him as soon as possible. Let's see what is next. If it's something interesting, then I might stay on. If it's not, then I think I'm going to call it. Because I can barely keep my eyes open. I felt like wide awake when I first started the stream tonight. I thought I'd be fine. Oh, it's the Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin versus the Lucha House Party. Yes, I do, Brahma. So, do you predict Drew versus Sheamus at WrestleMania? That looks most like. Yeah, I think that's the obvious choice for a WWE Championship match. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it because I literally can't keep my eyes open. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry that I couldn't do the full stream, but as I said, tomorrow will be a special birthday stream because it's my birthday on Wednesday. But yeah, there'll be a special birthday stream, which will most likely be COD, Cold War. I am Bram. I can't keep my eyes open. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm sorry. And it just looks bad on stream if I keep falling asleep. No, as I said a little while back, Bram, I've dropped AEW now. SmackDown I might do, but I'm not going to promise. But as I say, you'll see me tomorrow anyway for the special birthday stream, which will most likely be Call of Duty, Cold War. My birthday stream is on Tuesday, so technically today, between 10:30 and 11 at night. So I'm not going to stream on my actual birthday. I won't. I probably will. Probably will do AEW pay-per-views. I'm thinking maybe I will. We'll see. Anyway, thank you everybody that's tuned in tonight. It's been another great stream. Really enjoyed it, and I'll see you for my birthday one tomorrow. As I say, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.